All right, I'm here at my local grocery store in Cancun. Let's do some healthy shopping. Come on. All right. So I'm bringing you into the fruit section, guys. There's a myth that bodybuilders, fitness, if you're trying to lose body fat, you shouldn't eat fruit. That is an absolute myth. The more variety you incorporate with fruit into your diet, the less cravings you're gonna have. Fruit is fructose, and that's processed in our liver, all right? Not our muscles, where muscle glycogen is stored. So you can have small little bits of fruit throughout your day. I love, oh my goodness, I'm gonna show you, we've got so many beautiful pitaya, we've got all these gorgeous tropical fruits here, and the glycemic index of fruits is actually not really that much different. And remember, when you're eating a fruit and you're combining it with another food, the effect that has on your blood sugar actually is impacted with the other foods you're eating as well. So even things like mangoes, I still incorporate in my meal plan. Even when I'm prepping, I might have a smaller portion of mango than I would of blueberries. So with fruits, variety is really, really important. Let's take a look at the vegetables. All right, veggies. I really focus on greens being my main base, and then color. So if you think about your vegetables, cooked vegetables, raw vegetables, every single day, you want to get a complete profile of those. And you want to have 3/4 of your base be green vegetables. Remember, veggies have all those micronutrients that we need, vitamins, minerals, and they also have fiber, and they keep us really, really full. So I always have, you guys know, my green pancakes or green waffles, spinach, imperative, love it. And it's a base for my breakfast. And then I would mix between broccoli, asparagus as my greens, any sort of dark leafy green vegetable, and then color it up. Don't avoid things like carrots. Carrots are high in sugar. You're not eating, 3 cups of carrots. You're sprinkling that in there. Carrots are full of vitamin A. You need to thrive, you need to really focus on having a variety of fruits, a variety of vegetables in your daily diet. So don't sell yourself short on eating one vegetable. Don't do that. You want to feel good, you want to feel alive. Asparagus, one of my favorites. It's actually a natural diuretic. It has a lot of potassium in it, so it helps your body drain water. Again, you don't have to eat just straight up plain asparagus. You can mix it with all kinds of things. Zucchini, carrots, always, like we talked about in the kitchen, superfoods, right? Your turmeric. You don't have to have a plain, boring diet. So mix it up. I love to also use asparagus in a stir fry too. You can get creative. So we're talking about carbs. We've got fruits covered, we got vegetables covered. Now for the exciting part. Those complex carbs, they make me so excited. I talked a lot about using a variety of complex carbohydrates when we were in my kitchen. It's really important, guys. It's gonna give you different nutrients, different amount of energy. You need to listen to your body and feel what feels best in your body, what gives you the best amount of energy. Mix it up, add variety. This is one of my favorites, sweet potato. You can do it mashed by adding a little bit of almond milk or a little bit of ghee, or you can do sweet potato fries, baked, of course, which is another one of my favorites. So with complex carbs, mix it up, keep it exciting, and that way you never feel like you're on a diet, because it's a lifestyle. Let's go. Let's move on from carbs to fats. So don't avoid fats. Fats are not the enemy, but you want to use good fats, good performance fats that are going to fuel your brain, fuel your body, and help you achieve your fitness and health goals. Avocados, one of my favorite sources of fats, especially since moving to Mexico, because they are grown here, and as you can see, they are in abundance, and they are actually an awesome price as well. Ooh, these Tostitos are looking at me. They're catching my eye. No to the Tostitos. Good fats, guys. So let's also go into the fat section and take a look at oils. Let's go. All right, the fat section, the oils. Don't avoid fats in your diet. If you don't have fats, please take a look at that. Avocado, like we talked about. Nuts and seeds are so very important. And then the types of oils that you're consuming cold, and also the types of oils that you're cooking with. So you want to look at the heat stability of oils. When you cook with an oil at a high temperature, it needs to be heat stable. So coconut oil is a great high heat stable oil. Olive oil, you have to watch. So when the oil in your frying pan turns black, it's oxidized and it has actually free radicals in it. You want to actually take that out. It's not good for your body. So you want to cook at the heat that your oil is stable at. I really love olive oil at cold temperature, and I also love to use it at a medium temperature to cook with. And coconut oil is a very high heat safe oil. Good healthy fat. So this section, as you can see, this is like super overwhelming for me as well. So for the average person, you need to know what you're looking for when you're purchasing oils. 3 things, guys, 3 things you're looking for. Extra virgin, organic, cold pressed. Those are the 3 things. You're gonna pay more for those oils, but those are quality oils that actually have the active ingredients that are bioavailable to your body that you need. Okay, so don't be overwhelmed in this section. I would consider looking at an olive oil and also an avocado oil if you don't have access to, you know, fresh avocados where you're living. And that's it. High heat, stable oils for cooking as well. Make sure you look at your coconut oil for sprays. This is an awesome one. High heat, stable. Don't use something that is gonna break down and turn black into your frying pan, because that's oxidized, it's releasing free radicals, and those are toxins in your body, which we don't got time for that. All right, let's go look at proteins. Here we go, come on, 10. Look at, we got the staff moving here. Come on, take it to a jump, come on, Rafael. So the beauty of living in Cancun is the access that I have to fresh seafood. Gorgeous, gorgeous seafood. You want to, again, like with everything else, guys, mix up your sources of protein and always choose lean sources of protein. I really love to have, I'll have a variety. I'll have raw tuna, which is like sashimi. I'll enjoy prawns and shrimp. This week I was actually even enjoying some crab. I like to have salmon a couple times a week for the good sources of fats that are in there. And of course, always a lot of lean white fish. It's low in calories and it's a really light fish that's easy to digest as well. Then we can move into chickens, lean beefs, turkeys, all of those things too. Let's go take a look at that. Chickens and beef. So I always, again, go with quality. If you can find organic chicken breast, nice quality lean chicken breast with no fat on it. And same with beef. Don't cut your diet out. Don't cut red meat out of your diet. You need the iron from that. You're gonna feel more energized as well. But again, make sure you're choosing high grade quality beef and low fat. So you can see here, this has very little fat in that. So I typically enjoy lean beef up to 2 times a week. And again, small little portions, 3 to 4 ounces, ladies. 2 other sources of protein I want to talk to you about. Eggs, claros de huevo, egg whites, also whole eggs as well. It's great to include a yolk into your diet on a daily basis, because the whole egg is actually a perfect amino acid profile. That's what completes the protein. So egg whites, low calories, awesome source of protein. Also, protein powders. So I love to use collagen protein powder by Zao Nutrition. It's great also for gut health, skin, hair, nails. Whey protein powder is a byproduct of cheese. Whey protein is really fast digesting post-workout. And if you are vegan and you're using vegan protein powders, that's awesome too. Just make sure you're choosing a vegan powder that is low in carbohydrates, because a lot of the sources of vegan protein also have carbs in them as well. All right, let's move into my little fit treat section. This is an awesome section in Mexico. I'm so excited to show you guys. some of my favorite products, stevia-based and sugar alcohol-based products. Oh, I love this one so much. The Made in Mexico Choco Zero, so sugar-free chocolate. It's got stevia, a bit of sugar alcohol in it. So again, these are ways that you can incorporate little tiny treats, after a meal that don't actually blow up your calories, keep you on track with your goals, and help you stay, really, really satisfied and fulfilled. I also love these Sweetwell little low-calorie Oreo cookies. Again, you've got to watch that you're not consuming the whole box of these. These are like little tiny treats in portion and moderation. And these are some of the tools that I use to actually keep me in the game and staying focused with my nutrition instead of going out and, blowing it on all those bad treats that actually derail your progress. So find this section in your local grocery store or go to your specialty markets in the cities that you live in and find little products like this because they can really, really, really help a lot. They've definitely helped me. Milks, again, another very overwhelming section in the grocery store. So this is like a complete full aisle of milk. Dairy is inflammatory and can cause gut issues. So I recommend vegan-based milks. One of my favorites is the almond milk that is unsweetened. So it's only 25 calories per cup. Again, keeping you in the game. I add this to my coffee in the morning. And I also I think as a kid growing up, drinking cold milk, right? So I actually have a glass of this at night as well. Just helps fix my craving for me. So again, 25 calories, find a vegan-based almond milk that's not gonna cause gut issues for you. Salt, a lot of people have questions about salt. Remember, whatever salt you're using, you need to use it in moderation. 1,500 milligrams is your maximum threshold per day of salt. So if you're eating whole foods, you can add salt to your diet. If you're eating a diet full of processed foods, you're gonna hit that amount in like 1 to 2 meals. You don't have to worry about that. Sea salt, Himalayan salt versus table salt. Table salt is actually void of iodine, which we need for our thyroid gland to function, which regulates our metabolism. But Himalayan salt has more minerals in it. So what I actually recommend is using a combination of both sea salt or Himalayan, your pink salt, and straight up regular plain old cheap table salt. You do need sodium in your diet. It helps regulate electrolytes, and it's really important not to cut out your salt. You just want to make sure you're not consuming too much of it. The yogurt section. So yes, at this point, I actually still do have yogurt in my meal plan. I don't use a lot of yogurt, but it's something that I like to keep in as long as I can because it helps me feel really satisfied. So I will mix my plain fat-free Greek yogurt in with my syrup and put it on my pancakes in the morning, or have a tablespoon with spices and dip my chicken in it like a dip. Again, this section is crazy. There's so many options, and what do you choose? Plain fat-free Greek yogurt. You can add your stevia to this to sweeten it up, you guys. You can add fruit to this to sweeten it up, so you don't have to go with added sugar. A lot of these yogurts actually like 20-25 grams of sugar in one small container. So remember, sugar spikes insulin. Insulin is a fat-storing hormone. So what you could be putting in your mouth that you think is healthy actually isn't so healthy. So plain fat-free Greek, that's the one to pick. All right, so all of us fitness athletes seem to have a bit of an obsession with Oreos. Now, my favorite ones aren't here today. Usually they have white Oreos covered in white chocolate. So these would be my little vice. Oreos and peanut butter, it's gotta be done. So I hope those tips helped you so that you can shop like a pro, live a healthier life, and crush your goals. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you here next Friday. Bye.